I'm sure all of you listeners have noticed by now that I like to start off the shows with a question of the day to get some reaction response from all of you guys and to make sure you guys are awake this early morning and to make it more of a lively show. So, here's a question of the day for you guys. What is love? Now, it's probably the simplest question that may be one of the hardest answers to answer and comes along with a variety of answers. Webster's Dictionary tells us that love is a feeling of strong or constant affection for a person. The strong affection felt by people who have a romantic relationship and a person you're in love with in a romantic way. Okay, so would you say that defines love? Tell us what your definition of love is while we listen to the first song, which is Faith Evans, Too High for Love. That was Faith Evans with Too High for Love. And you guys are now tuned into TBS efm 101.3, listening to What's Poppin'. And the first half of our show is brought to you by Simmons Korea and Hwanin Pharmaceutical. Welcome back to What's Poppin' with Brian Joe on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and its surrounding areas, GFN 98.7 in Gwangju, and 93.7 in Yeosu. Now, here are ways you can get in contact with us. Pretty simple. Send us a text message to #1013, but you will be charged 51. We're live in the studio today, so give us a call at 02-778-1013. Hit us up on Twitter at TBS What's Poppin'. Also, about our open studio this week, we will not be having open studios. So, if you guys are interested, we will be having open studio next Wednesday, the 26th. So, please send us an email regarding, directions or just letting us know that you're going to be here in advance so we have a, good head count of how many people will be here. To send us information, please send us an email to efmpoppin@gmail.com. With that said, we're going to go into Pop-Up Verse. And you guys know by now that what I do here is drop a verse on y'all on my thoughts of what I gave at the very beginning of our show. So you can guess or not, it's up to you, which song I took it from. So here we go. So before the first song played, I left you guys with a question. What is love to you? Now, I see a lot of responses on Twitter, but for now, I'd like to introduce to you a few answers I found via the internet. Now, one person said that love is cryptic because it makes appearances in many forms which often go unnoticed. Another said that love is the familiar good feelings that stir in us when we gaze at someone we care deeply for. Also, one man put it very simple terms by saying that love means making her laugh every day. That's every man's wish. You want your woman to be happy and to be smiling and to be laughing. Now, many said that love is friendship, the kind that have lasted the test of time. All answers are true. I don't think I can say, no, that ain't no real answer. That's not the definition of love. That'd be wrong on my behalf. But there's one parent who posted something that her son said to his younger sister about love. And I think this pretty much sums it up and nails it. So this is what the kid said. Love is leaving my cookie for after lunch in the same spot every day, even though I know my little sister takes it for herself. Aw, that's kind of cute, y'all. This kid knows that his sister's been snacking on his own snack and taking it from him, but he still leaves it there for her. So I guess that's what true love is. It's not the kind that makes you googly-eyed or, that kind of show that makes you, cry because you see the romantic people on TV kissing and stuff like that. That's not real love. I think what love is when you show your friend, your girlfriend, your brother, your sister, your spouse or parent, what obscene amounts of reality TV they watch without complaining. Just let them do whatever they want. It's the annoying things that you let them do, It's like taking the dog out for a walk, even though it's someone else's turn, of course, because you want that other person to get a little bit more sleep, or buying them a midnight snack because you think, that'll cheer them up from a bad day at work. And you know what? Like a moth through a flame, burned by the fire. My love is blind, can't you see my desire? That's the way love goes. That was my favorite female artist of all time, Janet Jackson, with That's the Way Love Goes. Yes, earlier I tried to do my sexy voice, but it's not working because it's too early to be sexy. You can't be sexy all the time. You got to put your sexy on rest sometimes. It's on standby till later, of course. But anyway, you guys are tuned into TBS efm's What's Poppin'. And today, you know what today is? It's Wednesday, or AKA Hump Day. So I'm going to break that Hump Day vibe, that little slump that you guys are feeling right now at work or school or wherever it is that you guys are at. Because today we're going to do Pop, Lock, and Drop. Yes, that means you have to send in your request for your favorite dance tunes, music that you want to dance to and move around to, something that's going to make you more motivated to get around. All right? So today, no ballads, no sad songs, but something more upbeat to make your feet Move to the beat. Look at that. I'm trying to rhyme with y'all. Rhyme for y'all. Anyways, we're going to go some Twitter comments right now. We're blowing up, of course. Man wrote, oh my God, why am I loving this song? Goodness. Hashtag Zumba. Dang. I don't know if you can Zumba to that song. Maybe Zumba changed their style. I don't know. I've been Zumba, so I don't know. Ebony wrote, love is someone who loves you for you. That is very true. You don't have to be loved for looking a certain way or acting a certain way. But true love is somebody who just, who cares about you for the way you are. Your natural beauty. You know what I'm saying? Maliana wrote, hashtag request. Warren G, what's love got to do with it? Yes. That's just a request. All right. Like I said, you can send your request for today. And last tweet I'm going to read for you guys right now is from Brian J. Canada. TBS, what's poppin'? Happy Wednesday, B. Love is sacrifice. Putting someone else's interest before your own. That is very true, which is what I said earlier. Walking the dog so whoever you're in love with can sleep for a few more minutes in the morning. That's what real love is. And actually, there's no actual standard definition for love. It's just an amazing thing that, it really knows no boundaries, no limits, and it goes on forever. Which is why we're going to play the next song for you guys. This is Tao Cruz featuring Travis McCoy with Higher. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for Brian's tips to tip the scale. Now, when I mean tip the scale, I don't necessarily mean you have to lose weight and throw yourself in the gym and suffer the consequences, but I'm saying I'm going to give you all kinds of health tips so we can tip your scale towards a better life. Now, I've given you a lot of exercise tips throughout the season, and I've covered a lot of areas in the body that can be worked out, but come to think of it, I never really focused on the arms specifically, and with the season getting warmer by the day, we can feel the spring just around the corner, which means it's about time we shed that fat that may have built up during the winter season that we've been lazy about, you know what I'm saying, over the winter. So we're going to go over your arms, all right? So the first one, tricep lifts. All right, y'all. Now, this one is one of the basics, and you would all know how to do this. It's with a dumbbell or water bottle, stand in a split stance, with the knee bended in the leg that is forward. Now lean your torso forward until it's parallel to the floor with your back flat and shoulders square. There you go. Now holding the dumbbell in your one hand, lift your straight arm up to your shoulder height. There you go. And bring it back down. Do about 30 lifts each arm and you're good to go. Plank with T-raise. Get into a straight arm plank position. Make sure your posture is nice and straight, of course. Then lift your arm straight up out from your shoulder, then come back to the center and switch sides. Make sure you do not lift your arms higher than the shoulder height. Now keep your head and neck neutral and don't twist in the direction of your arms being stretched out. Do this about 10 reps on each side, each arm, and you guys look beautiful in time for the summer. With that said, last song for the first half of our show. Love this lady. This is Ellie Goulding with I Need Your Love. Welcome back to the second half of What's Poppin'. You're here with your boy, Brian Jew. Now, are you guys ready to get your dance on? Then you're at the right place at the right time because we're about to pop, lock, and drop it on y'all. So make sure you send your requests or your favorite dance song by sending us a text message to sharp or pound 1013. Each text will cost you 51. Also, hit us up on Twitter. Also, emails. Y'all know that information. But most importantly, we're live today, which means I want you to call the studio at 02-778-1013. Share your little positive vibes. And of course, today we're talking about love. And let us know what your definition of love is. But before that, we have a word from our sponsors, which are Korean Air and Downy, and I'll be right back. Oh, do you hear that 808? Now, I hope you guys are in the mood to dance today because dancing really gets you pumped up. It gets your blood flowing and your mood going. So remember, when you watch those movies back in the day that had something to do with dance up in there, I'm talking about movies like Step Up. You get all stirred up inside when you hear that 808 going on in the background. Now, there's another movie with a dance theme to it as well that I really love, mainly because one of my favorite actresses, Miss Jessica Alba, or Mrs., is the leading lady of the movie, of course. Y'all dudes know what I'm talking about. She's gorgeous in this movie, but also because it was full of good dance songs, like the next one we have set up for you guys right now. Don't know if you guys know this group. I do. I believe one of the members from TLC made this group. It's a girl group, of course. Check it out. This is Black with I'm Good. Oh, snap. I was in the studio dancing that song, of course. That was Black with the song I'm Good off the soundtrack to the movie Honey. Of course, y'all dudes know that because Jessica Alba looked gorgeous up in that film. Anyways, Black had a string of successful hits in the late 1990s, along with this song, of course. And they've had their ups and downs, falling apart, but hopefully they'll reunite again to give us some more goodness, like they did before. That's a great track. I was dancing, I ain't gonna lie. And I'm pretty sure my information about them being created by, I'm pretty sure it was Left Eye of TLC. Not too sure. Just gotta make sure. If you guys can find the information out, tweet us. But right now, we're gonna get to the next song, of course. And the next song is a request. And that's what we're here to do. We said request your favorite pop, lock, and drop song, which is, of course, your favorite dance song. And this is actually a throwback. I don't know if a lot of you guys know this song, but the moment I play this song for you guys who are familiar with the 90s music, of course, you'll know this song. But like, oh my goodness, I haven't heard this song in a long time, B. But thanks to Monica Oguchi, who requested this song, you guys will get a throwback moment for you guys. For those of you who don't know the song, you're going to learn yourself something, all right? For all your youngsters out there, this is CNC Music Factory with Gonna Make You Sweat. Everybody dance now. That was CNC Music Factory with Gonna Make You Sweat. Everybody dance now. I don't know if you all know that song, but that was a good throwback moment for me because back in the day, I used to dance to this song. If you ever saw this video, it's actually funny, you know what I'm saying? But for those of you youngsters right now don't know that song, go online, look it up. It's a fun song. Now you know where a lot of songs stemmed from. There you go. But today's not that. That's on Tuesdays, of course. Anyways, we're going to go some Twitter comments right now because we blowing up. All right, Maliana wrote, waiting on Hammer Time, request now. Just because you got a throwback doesn't mean you got to keep it throwback, but thank you, Maliana, for your request. Also, Brian Buchanan wrote, what a classic groovy dance track. Yes, it's a great song. Makes you want to dance. Makes you want to get back with your old school friends, your friends from high school, for me, of course, in grade school, and just talk about the good old times. Ongni D wrote, I request Hey Sexy by Keisha Cole. And take care and get well. Ka, love and miss you always. Warm hugs. Thank you very much, Ungni from Thailand, because I can feel the warmth coming from Thailand. I'm going to get into the next song. Now, this next group is a musical duo from Los Angeles. And these two artists, Malcolm Kelly and Tony Aller, met in 2010 while filming the Nickelodeon television series Gigantic, where the characters played best friends. And I'm guessing that they're also good friends in real life because they came up with a team called MKTO, which stands for Misfit Kids, and Total Outcasts. Now, it just so happens that the group name and their album name and their names together also all have the same initials, MKTO. Or if they didn't intend it that way, that's cool. But if they did, then I say, job well done, guys. Well, this is the song off their first official album, MKTO featuring Neo with Could Be Me. That was MKTO featuring Neo with Could Be Me. That's kind of cool, though. You have your childhood friend or your best friend. In this case, of course, they work together as well as they're good friends, and they made a group together to make this song. It's always good that you have a good person in your life that you can vibe with and, just musically show your gifts to the world. So the next song I want to play for you guys right now is actually another gift, if you think about it, for all you people out there. When you think of the word goodies, what do you think? Of course, nothing bad. Goodies could be anything. Somebody you love, you can be like, oh, that's my goodie, or goodie could be, actually the goodie could be bad. When you're in school, you're like, I hear goody two shoes, somebody who kisses up to the teacher all the time. But in this case, I'm pretty sure the artist did not mean in a bad way what this song is about. Now, goodie in this song is actually talking about, the good things, you want my goodies? She's trying to spread her love to the world. Maybe some parts of her body that we don't want to mention on air, but you guys listen to the song and let me know. It was actually a song that I like listening to, and I think it's one of this artist's, I guess, more popular songs, and I'm talking about Sierra. Of course, I don't know if Sierra came out with new material lately, but this song is a good song. For those of you who don't know it, I'm gonna play it for you right now. For those of you who don't know it, get your dance on. This is Sierra with Goodies. That was Sierra with my goodies. See, y'all know what I'm talking about when I say goodies now. Anyways, you guys know that we've been talking about love today, all throughout the day. And I know for some people, love just comes naturally, and it's easier for them to love somebody else and receive the love. But for some people, It's pretty tough. Now, here's the good news for you, though. Love is not given. It's not something that springs out of nowhere. And it's not the sparks that happens when you meet somebody's eyes. You know what I'm saying? When you look at each other from across the room, like, bing! Actually, it's an action that requires daily effort, y'all. When you act lovingly towards someone else, that is when you feel the love. That's very true. So if you haven't felt love in the past, I'm pretty sure you will pretty soon. A lot of people are like, I don't got no boyfriend. I don't got no girlfriend. Stop searching so hard and stop searching the wrong places. That's the main thing. A lot of people search in the wrong places as well. Like some girls I know be like, we going to the club tonight to find love. I say, no, you're not going to find love in the club. You got to find love where you'll see more gentleman-like people, people with manners, people who, you know, you can actually have a conversation with. How can you talk to somebody in a loud place trying to dance? A lot of people there aren't there for love. They're there for just just what they can see. It's a visual thing. Alrighty. But we're going to wrap things up today. But thank you guys for tuning in. And the last song that I'm going to play for you guys is also a song about love and how you wish for love. And the person who sings the song is a British recording artist, Cheryl Lloyd, featuring T.I. And this song is a great song. Although it was leaked before it was released, it got good, reviews. And then finally it was released officially and everybody fell in love with it. So check it out. This is Cheryl Lloyd featuring T.I. with I Wish. And once again, it's your boy Brian Jew saying peace, but I'll see you guys tomorrow.